please turn to the journal section in your Falcon Pride workbook and write the topic of today's lesson, Do Anything But Nothing, on September 28th. In the section marked Past, think about the past 2 weeks. Did you encounter a situation in which you saw something but felt conflicted about saying something? What did you decide to do? How did that situation turn out?
We interrupt your programming for some breaking news. You're looking live at UCLA, where we are hearing reports of a shooting. A UCLA Bruin alert went out that there was a shooting at Engineering 4. That's a building near parking structure 9. It said in the UCLA Bruin alert, I'll just quote it, shooting at Engineering 4, go to secure location and deny entry, lockdown now.
Mark.
We seem to be safe up there, and I guess the fear just kept building up. Then the police came, knocked on the door, and asked us to evacuate, luckily.
Everybody was like, get under the desks, turn off your phones, turn off the lights, turn off the computers. So I actually told them, I was like, if I die, I love you guys, because I didn't know what was happening.
I called my parents. I was so lucky I was able to get a hold of both of them. They were in the room at the same time, and just reiterating that feeling, like I could hear in my mom's voice the trembling.
We keep hearing there's 2, 3, or 4 shooters. One on the hill, one by Hillgard, one on Kirchhoff, and we didn't know what to do.
I'm glad to come out of it safe and sound, and all of us, come out of it safe and sound, and hope to never really experience that again.
In the space marked present, think about last week's lockdown drill. Did you survey your surroundings and take inventory of what objects you could use to stay safe, or did you just go through the motions? Fire, lockdown, and bus evacuation drills are more than just practice. They serve as a reminder to stop what you are doing, survey your surroundings, and think resourcefully. If there is a real emergency and you are in your current classroom, how could you stay safe? In a real emergency, do anything but nothing.
He's just going to come in. So I said we need to barricade this door. 2 of my classmates got up and helped me, and we just held a table there. And he eventually, meanwhile, all these gunshots are going on. He eventually came to our door, tried to open the door, didn't go, so he tried to shoulder his way in. Got the door open about 6 inches, and we all had to slam it back shut on him. And that's when he put 2 bullets into the center of the door, thinking we were up against it, trying to close him out. And
I put one of my students on top of the toilet dispenser. I just knew we had to get in there, and I was just telling them it's going to be okay, you're going to be all right. I had pulled a bookshelf before I closed the door in front of it, so it was we were completely barricaded in. I turned the lights off.
Did you?
And I jumped over, opened that latch, and we got everyone as we can out of there.
In the space marked future, think about the UCLA students. If there is a real emergency and you are in your current classroom, what could you and your classmates do to stay safe or escape? Teachers, please take the remaining time to brainstorm with your class what you could do if there were an active shooter on our campus. Consider different scenarios. What if the shooter was across the campus, in the classroom next door, or in the center of campus?